Everyone complains about flight delays, right? But what if I told you that the very thing making your travel miserable could be a blessing in disguise? Forget everything you thought you knew about airport waiting times, because we're about to expose the surprising benefits that nobody talks about. Get ready to flip your perspective on delayed flights. Welcome to Altitude Guide, your go-to channel for smarter, stress-free travel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you never miss tips like these. And if you want to make your airport experience even smoother, check out the description below where I've linked some TSA-approved travel essentials that I recommend for hassle-free flying. Number 1. Why delays feel like a nightmare? We've all been there. You're rushing through security, finally making it to your gate, and then the dreaded word delayed appears on the departure board. The collective groan spreads across the terminal. You're already imagining missed connections, hours of boredom, and maybe even the hassle of rebooking. That frustration is universal, and for most people, it feels like the end of the world. But here's the twist. What if this very situation is a hidden gift? What if the delays we dread so much are secretly designed to slow us down, give us something back, and even make our trips better than they would have been otherwise? That's what we're exploring today. Number 2. Free perks you didn't know airlines owe you. Let's start with the practical stuff. Free perks. Most travelers don't realize that when delays stretch long enough, airlines are required, or at least encouraged, to take care of you. We're talking about free meal vouchers, drink coupons, and sometimes even access to airline lounges. In the case of overnight delays, many carriers will cover hotel stays and transportation. Imagine walking out of the terminal, not to a dingy waiting area, but to a comfortable hotel room because your flight was delayed. The secret is, airlines rarely advertise these perks. They'd prefer you to stay in the dark and quietly wait. But the moment you ask, you unlock these hidden benefits. That delay is suddenly less about sitting in an uncomfortable chair and more about being treated like a VIP, even for just a few hours. Number 3. Unexpected cash and travel credits. Don't just bring free sandwiches, they can also put real money back in your pocket. Many airlines, especially in Europe, have legal obligations to compensate passengers after certain delays. In the US, it's less standardized, but frequent travelers know airlines often hand out vouchers or travel credits to keep people happy. I've heard stories of passengers receiving hundreds of dollars simply waiting a few extra hours. Savvy travelers even see delays as opportunities because they know how to turn those lost hours into credits for future trips. Think about it. Would you rather be on time or get a free flight later on? For some, that 4-hour wait today is the reason they're flying free next month. Number 4. Exploring hidden airport gems. Airports aren't just holding areas like mini-cities with entertainment, shopping, and sometimes even cultural experiences. Most of us are in such a rush to get to our gate that we barely notice them. But when you're delayed, you suddenly have the time to explore. Some airports have gyms, yoga rooms, and even art galleries with rotating exhibits. Singapore's Changi Airport has butterfly gardens and movie theatres. Others have spas where you can grab a massage or nap pods where you can recharge. A delay is your ticket to explore these little luxuries. Instead of pacing the terminal in frustration, you can treat it as a micro-adventure, exploring what your airport has to offer. Number 5. Networking and serendipity in waiting areas. Think about it. Delays put you in close quarters with people you might never otherwise meet. Everyone is facing the same inconvenience, and that creates an instant bond. For business travelers, this can mean an opportunity to strike up conversations that lead to collaborations or deals. For others, it can mean meeting someone with similar interests, or even striking up friendships that last long after the flight. There are countless stories of people who met lifelong friends or even future partners during unexpected travel delays. Being stuck becomes less of a burden and more of a chance encounter waiting to happen. And the truth is, those moments rarely happen when everything goes smoothly and predictably. Number 6. Smarter rebooking and seat upgrades. Delays often come with another perk that goes overlooked: smarter rebooking. When airlines realize you're delayed significantly, they're often willing to move you onto different flights, sometimes faster ones, sometimes with better seating. And here's the key. The more polite and proactive you are, the better your chances of getting an upgrade. Some travelers use delays as opportunities to get bumped up to premium economy or even business class simply by asking. Airlines don't want unhappy customers, and they often have wiggle room to sweeten the deal. So, the delay that started as a frustration could end with you sipping champagne in a bigger seat because you knew how to play it right. Number 7. The traveler's legal edge. Know your rights. This is where knowledge becomes power. In the European Union, passengers have strong protections under EU Regulation 261. If your flight is delayed by more than 3 hours, you may be entitled to up to €600 in compensation. In the US, the rules are less generous, but you still have rights regarding cancellations, bumping, or excessive tarmac delays. The key point? Airlines rarely advertise these policies. They're banking on passengers not knowing their rights. But when you do know them, you can turn an inconvenience into serious compensation. Think of it as a legal cheat code to get value back from what looks like wasted time. Number 8. The gift of downtime. In today's fast-paced world, when was the last time you had 3 or 4 hours where you were forced to stop? No meetings, no rushing, no guilt about slowing down. A delay, when reframed, is one of the rare chances to pause truly. You can finally finish that podcast, catch up on a show, or nap without feeling guilty. Most of us complain about not having enough time. Ironically, a delay gives it back to us. Instead of resenting it, you can embrace it as a break that you probably needed more than you realized. Number 9. A moment for mindfulness and reflection. Beyond just downtime, delays offer something even more valuable. Reflection. Airports are full of noise and distractions, but a long wait can give you the space to reset mentally. Maybe you use that time to journal, sketch, or think through an idea you've been putting off. Some people even treat delays as unexpected retreats, using mindfulness techniques like meditation or breathing exercises to center themselves. Instead of stewing in frustration, you walk away calmer and more focused. What feels like lost time can become found time, a mental reset button in the middle of a chaotic journey. Number 10. Reframing delays as unexpected adventures. Sometimes delays are so long that they practically force you into an adventure. Think of a 6 or 8 hour layover that suddenly gives you time to explore a city you weren't planning to visit. Many airports have easy transit links, and airlines sometimes even provide free tours for delayed passengers. What starts as a travel mishap can turn into a mini vacation. Even shorter delays can be reframed as small adventures. Maybe you try a new restaurant inside the terminal, wander through duty-free shops, or watch the planes on the tarmac like a kid again. Suddenly your mindset shifts from trapped to exploring. Number 11. Real stories of silver linings. To make this real, let's talk about some actual stories. Some couples met during overnight delays and went on to get married. Entrepreneurs who found investors while waiting for rebooked flights. Families who took spontaneous city tours during extended layovers created memories they'd never forget. These stories remind us that delays don't have to be the worst part of travel. They can be the most memorable. When everything goes as planned, you usually forget the journey. But when things go wrong, that's often where the real stories begin. Number 12. Turning frustration into opportunity. So let's wrap this up. The next time you hear that dreaded announcement, your flight has been delayed, don't just groan and slump in your chair. Remember what we've discovered today. That delay might mean free food, a surprise upgrade, unexpected cash, or even a life-changing connection. It could also be your chance to pause, reflect, or explore something new. Flight delays are inconvenient, no doubt. But hidden within them are opportunities most people never see. And once you shift your mindset, every delay becomes less of a problem and more of a potential adventure. So next time you hear that dreaded announcement about a delay, don't just groan. Remember all the hidden opportunities waiting for you. Whether it's free food, a surprise upgrade, unexpected travel credits, or simply a chance to slow down, every delay can carry a silver lining if you know how to look for it. That's what we're all about here on Altitude Guide, helping you travel smarter, calmer, and with a fresh perspective. So if you find this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more insider travel tips, and share this with a fellow traveler who dreads airport waiting times. Together, let's turn travel frustrations into opportunities, one delay at a time.